I've put over 30 duct tape patches on my tab last night.
But you don't do knives, I don't do duct tape.
What happens if your bumper fell off and you put duct tape on that?
No.
What happens
I'll repair it.
if it was your last option? And all you had was you just took the bumper off.
Last option.
I don't know what we're going to call this woodland. We're just going to call it
Milk rig.
Milk rig.
Yeah. I don't know what that one's called.
I'm just going to call that the old Roman woodland.
Yeah.
I think that kind of suits it.
I'll find out for you. It's all mixed. It's a nice lake in it.
Is there?
Go and see it on Sunday.
Can I come? You're just going to check it out.
Yeah, I reckon.
And I'm out the car and I'm walking. Going to an old Roman woodland we've been to before on two occasions. Oh look, there's a little squirrel on the road. Oh, mental. That's my lift away. Hi. That is a grey squirrel on the road. I see it running. Awesome. You can already hear loads of water and wind. We've so the last video you've seen, that rain is pretty much still going on and off. So I've managed to find a little gap in it, which has left all the waterways really high. So yeah, I thought I'd get in touch with George and Mr. Elliot and see if I could get a lift out to his location. So yeah, here I am. 2-night solo hammock camp in this beautiful area. Look at this. We're heading all the way up there. And you can see the water's high and it's really dirty looking. It's all the flood water. Of water coming off the fields. Suspension bridge. It is wide river now. Look at that. I can't even turn sideways because my kit's too big. How dirty it looks, like sheep dip. I would not like to fall in there. That's got your infection wrote all over it, that. Yeah. Look at that. That's fresh. It's like a big old chunk of rock fell right off there. Some wind hitting the top of the canopy too. That is an awesome wall. So this is why I call it an old Roman woodland, because there's a Roman causeway going through it, where they used to transport large rocks from the quarry. That pretty much goes all the way down. Comes out there into the main river. A little bit warm after that walk up to camp. All my kit's at the camp I'm staying at tonight. I'm just having a little scope around my area now. I'll show you camp when I get back there. I'm looking for firewood and something for some sort of fire reflector, like a bit of sheet steel would be nice. You know, we can't have everything that we want, I suppose. This ground up here is really, really soggy. There's a Dr. Pepper can back there. Look at the size of some of these. I think I've just spotted a foxglove. I have. Look, there's a foxglove. Look at that. Beautiful plant, but extremely poisonous. There's another big one there, tree. It's down. Oh, I can feel the rain starting. I best get back to camp and get my hammock and roll my tarp up, I think. And here we have it. The rain's started, it's out there, it's not coming in the canopy yet, although it probably will do in a few minutes. I'm just going to bang up my tarp from there to there quickly. And yeah, as you can hear, it's just started again. Heavier now. Love it. I've put my tarp up there and all my kit on a ground sheet underneath it, and I'm going to leave it there for a little bit. That's our bench and back wall and campfire that George and myself built to start with, and Tim's been here with us too. So I'm just, look at all that nice oak for firewood. George gave us a warning just to keep away from that because it's quite a derelict tree. So I'm pitched way over there. Mind if it fell, I'm still in its grasp, but at least none of the loose branches come and will hit us. So yeah, I'm going for a little mission. I've donned the full Gore-Tex on. Full Gore-Tex. I've put my DPM stuff away for winter. So yeah, I'm gonna use this until then. So I like DPM better. I'll always be DPM through and through. I actually miss DPM. Did I mention I love DPM? You know, I like this place so much because it feels like it's so old, if you know what I mean. Like, some of the trees are so thick that, yeah, I've only ever seen trees that thick either on TV or here. I love it. It's just a really, I mean, it's raining, and I know it's raining, but it's not penetrating the canopy too much. This, loads of people have like signed their name and put coins into the face, and this, me and Tim last time we were here, there's a new pound coin right there. We put that in. I almost slipped right down the bank there. That's a plane going overhead. To be honest, I don't know why. I have one storm ring untangled. Still wet from my last trip. And my second one. Can't believe how dark it is inside the woodland with the canopy. And that's the hammock and tarp, totally up now, underquilt and everything on there. The tarp, I've pretty much put a guy line on every single outlet of it, so that'll do the job. Still broad daylight outside the woodland, it's just really dark in here. Ah, it's raining up here. I'm at some height now. Above the tree line over there. Hear that roaring water. It's down there somewhere. In the middle of putting this tarp that you can barely see, I'm going to get a head torch on shortly, over the seat as a shelter next to the fire for when I get it lit, and the heavens just completely opened and kind of stopped the process, so yeah, I'm kind of waiting for a minute until it dies down again. That tarp there, the rain's just getting heavier and heavier. I'm going to put that up against it's over the back wall there, and I'm going to get 2 tent pegs and bang them into the wood on either side to support the back. Then I'm going to put 2 poles in here and bungee cord angled down so that it keeps it tight so that the water runs right off it. We love it, we love it. At least I'm not going to have a problem with drinking water. I'll be truthful and say this fire took me 3 attempts to get it to this. The first time my heart really wasn't in it. The second time it was just hard to find so much dry tinder, and the rain put my tinder bundle out. The third time I found a big old bunch of birch bark, and yeah, and it's took with lots of like fine bits of pine I found. It took some doing, but also have a shelter over my seat. Show you that in a bit. So I've got the old army basher out, my wardrobe this week. Thought I'd put it to use since we've got so much rain all the time. I've got that over the top of my seat. My hammock and tarp over there. Fire here. Piled loads of firewood on. Got some really nice oak there too. See if we can get some hot ashes on the go. Get a brew and something to eat. It's that time, chow time. Got my coffee over there too, finally. Got some nice tagliatelle cream sauce with mushroom and bacon, and I've got a grill on there for a nice 8-ounce sirloin. Hear that water, man, it's raging down there. And God, the rain stopped for a little bit. Enough time to cook, I think, and we'll probably get it again. Looking forward to that. Strawberry cream slices for dessert, and my cup of coffee in front of what's left of my fire. And then I'm going to hit the sack. Well, again, I'll snug in my hammock, nice and warm. Yeah, catch you on in a couple of hours, or in the morning. Man, look at that. Sun is shining. I should probably get up. Make the most of it while it lasts. I do like this tarp setup. I think closed off at both sides. Notice lots of raindrops on that side too, so it's been coming this way and hitting that. And if that wasn't there, it would have just hit the bottom of my hammock. Made use of all George's sticks too. There's this spit rose pole holding one side of my tarp up, his tarp pole holding up the other side of my tarp, a little bit of oak I found holding up the middle, this little twiggy thing I found here. So yeah, lots of nice poles. I like the way it's done his spit rose pole too, I'll show you that later. It's ingenious. So yeah, it's definitely morning, everybody. I slept really well. Good 6 hours. Solid. Can't complain at that. Just
Yeah. Most likely get up, I think. Get the most this morning before the rain sets in this afternoon. I see no point in moving my hammock anywhere, like. Kinda like being in one spot. I wanted to do a camp down by the river, truth be told. But we'll see how that pans out later on. Can't believe my fire's still going. Like, put a massive log on it before I went to sleep, and it just, I think it just protected a little bit of the ash underneath the log. Like, even this tree here it's just soaking wet. So in order to get my fire going last night, I pretty much see these really little fine pine twigs. That's pretty much just what I've been using. They seem to be pretty dry, like. Protected well from the tree, probably. Fire's going again. No struggle this morning. I was proper kicking myself about like the third attempt with the fire last night, and once I got it lit and that, I was still kicking myself, and I was sitting thinking, well, what's the point? Because if you think about it, the conditions were quite nasty, and so yeah, it just shows. It may have been a struggle, but it's the perseverance, you see. If you persevere and just carry on with it, you'll get there in the end. Oh yes. Awesome. Just found this sheer like. I'm going up there to see what's at the top. Just can't help myself. Some slippy steepness. A good 75-degree angle that. And I don't even know what that is. Is that like some sort of fungus or something? Because that is gross. It's like jelly. It's in the ground, like it's fairly solid. Well, here I am. It is early afternoon, like 1 p.m. I have, for the past like 4-5 hours, I've been working so hard, and yeah, I've built something, but I'm not going to show you yet because it looks a bit crap at the minute, but it will look good. It's first time, well, not the first time I've ever built some sort of raised shelter, so hint hint, raised shelter. It's not a raised shelter, but it could be. Keep the suspense going. It's, my hands are aching from the axe and the saw, and I've got a blister. So that tells you how much hard work's involved. And carrying logs that I've no business carrying at all, like. But I love it. It's all good, and it's going to look epic. And I've got a picture in my mind, and hopefully it looks as epic as that. But it probably will, because they always do. But dinner time, I'm starving. I'm gonna have me some sausage rolls for lunch. I've got caramelised onion and pork sausages. Just cooking them as I go. Just as I'm building this this item here. I have the raised flooring, which is perfection if I do say so myself. Got the cross beam in, started to put the slots on the back for the thing. Just to give you an idea, there it is there. About a metre off the floor at the front. Cross beam there. And the raised floor, which will be really, really awesome. But it might take a lot more than this trip to finish it, because I've been working my nuts off all morning and I'm hungry. Aye, no cordage at all either, apart from the cross beam. It's the only cordage. So I've stuck a stick in that side of the grill just to stop them rolling off, and that's doing the job. Just turn them nicely. Right. I may have took my eye off the ball for a second. I was busy. They're fine. Since I missed my 11 o'clocks, I'm having my strawberry jam and cream scones for dessert. Yeah, I'm happy with that. My axe blister hurts, for I'm just gonna whine like a woman now. I found a load of pine trees that are down, and that one's still got a head on it, and that's what I need. That is sheer luck, that. That does look awesome. I've just put a little bit of DD tarp I had with us, a spare one. It's the smallest one. Put that on the back, and I started to pine over the top, but I'm just going to leave it at that this week, I think, for this one. But yeah, very happy with the raised floor, and enough room to get bed across there too. And once I get a tarp big enough for this, which I have at home, I'll swap them around. I'll make a ladder to go up the front, just up there, and we'll close off that side and close off that side. Cool. It's getting dark again. It's just not enough hours in the day, really, is there? But very happy with the way this turned out. So I've got the spit roast on the go. I'm using George's pole. You see what he's done to it, he's split it and put two sort of dowels in it to separate it so that it grips the meat. Genius. Genius. So I'm going to use that, George. I promise I'll try not to burn it. Burn it! What was that? Someone's hear that in the background. Put myself a nice shoulder of lamb on the pole. Smells awesome. Roll off the back a bit more. Got all my veg in there, some carrots, some broccoli, some baby corns and some green beans, carrots, and shallot potatoes with mint and a bit of salt and butter in there too. Lamb is wrapped in tin foil, as you've seen. Again, it's quite dark in this woodland just because the canopy is so thick. Cooking away. I'm chilling under my shelter at the same time. My coffee over there. It's still light out there, like. Look at that. It's just fallen away from the bone. There we go. My lamb. All my veg and my potatoes. and I've got gravy with mint in it to go with the lamb. Yeah, that's me totally done. I've ate that whole bit of lamb. There's not one bit of scrap left, just bone. And yeah, I had a Friar's chocolate mint for my dessert. It was awesome. Well, that's me. I'm gonna call it a night now because I'm knackered, and I'm up in the morning for my pickup. Catch y'all soon. Well, it's raining again. I slept good. Right, I best get packed up. I seen a deer up there 1 second ago. It's gone now. I'm at the suspension bridge, heading back. The walk back's so easy, no chest bag. Well, not a bad morning though, the rain stopped. How cool that spider's web is. That sheep's got 195 right on the side of it. And that's us for this trip. I'm heading towards my meet point, get a lift off George, and we'll catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching.